Hello and welcome to my channel. So, unfortunately, over the last week, there's been some sad news in the world of professional wrestling. And that's exactly what we need right now, right? With all the sad news that's happening around the world, like in particular Ukraine right now. But yes, there was some sad occurrences in the world of wrestling. One in particular was the passing of Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon. In case you don't know who this is, and you might not know who he is, depending on your age, because he is mostly a wrestler of a different generation. However, anybody who truly follows wrestling, knows wrestling, or wants to be a wrestler should know who he is, because he's had a tremendous impact on wrestlers. Uh,
You know who he is, but you don't know why he's here. Well, he's probably here for a fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Outsiders. From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall!
Maybe the most shocking moment ever in pay-per-view Scott Hall was a part of. The formation of the NWO.
Hey, anybody got a toothpick? I want to flick one at Corey.
because if you follow the history of wrestling and going way back to the 90s and with WWE, and then with WCW, and who hasn't heard of the NWO if you like wrestling? I mean, he was a major component of NWO, and his character Razor Ramon was incredibly popular as well back in his day. I remember when I first saw him, I thought the look, the character was interesting. You know, when wrestlers first come first being introduced, they're in these videos, short videos, and I could tell something was different about the guy. I'm not gonna lie and say I instantly felt compelled to watch this man, but I knew he had something. He had what a lot of people say it, and as the character progressed, I liked him more and more, and his true nature came out. His charisma, his style, and in combination with his look. And look, nobody's ever going to say he was the greatest wrestler. That he was not, but he was definitely a whole package, especially a package like Vince loves: strong, tall, aggressive. You know, he had everything. He was like a total package. But one thing that was very good that he had was he knew how to work the crowd, and that's something many wrestlers do not know how to do. It doesn't matter if you have the look and you have this, you have muscles and whatnot. If you cannot get a reaction out of the crowd, you're not doing anything. You need to get a reaction out of the crowd. You need to know how to work the crowd, whether it's to make them boo you or make you or cheer you, or like a little bit of in between, like his best friend was excellent at doing. That would be Diesel. Those kind of guys were like in between. They weren't bad, they weren't good. They were kind of like in between kind of guys. But these guys, even though they're never going to be in the Hall of Fame for wrestling ability, they knew how to work the crowd. They knew how to use ring psychology. They know how to play the game, you could say. And in their cases, not just in the ring, but also out of the ring. And that's something you got to do. You got to know as well. But that's a topic for another video. So if you're an up and comer or you just love today's wrestling, do yourself a favor and go look over some matches of Razor Ramon. or Scott Hall, aka Scott Hall. Well, that's his real name. And see what a true performer does. You might learn something. And so anyway, getting back to what happened was apparently he slipped, fell, and he broke his hip and went to the hospital. And unfortunately, a blood clot got loose, and he ended up having a heart attack or two, apparently. So either way, it's sad news, and we lost one of the great ones. And unfortunately, it just seems like we lose so many. And he was only 63. We lose so many great wrestlers at such a young age. I don't know if there's any other business out there that people routinely die at such a young age, whether it be in their 50s, 60s, 40s, you know? And I'm not talking about drug overdoses or anything like that, but just the physicality that wrestling has on his body, on your body, on their bodies, is just undeniable. Also, just let you know, you'll hear and read some sad stories about Scott. He was a man. He was a troubled man for many years, and he went through some years of sobriety and then some years of not. I don't know how his last years were. I hear some rumors he started drinking again, but the man was not a bad, even though his moniker was the bad guy. Um, I heard a lot of good stuff about the man. So whether you liked him or not, the man has left an impact in wrestling for years to come. And just want to say God bless, God Ho. And if you like my videos, if you like talking about this, please subscribe or leave a comment or two. Thank you very much.